Princess Beatrice set for unofficial new royal role as Prince Andrew mystery heats up. Princess Beatrice looks set for a new unofficial role in the royal family after she welcomes her second child. Princess Beatrice has a history of balancing charitable work with state duties despite not being a working royal, including stepping in for events King Charles is unable to attend in her position as Counsellor of State. While her father Prince Andrew has been increasingly ostracised from the royal fold after his reported friendship with Jeffrey Epstein, his eldest daughter Beatrice has taken on more responsibility in recent years and looks set to claim a new role as unofficial ambassador for the UK in the Middle East. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. The princess, who is pregnant with her second child with husband Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi, has been mingling with the region's power players during trips to Abu Dhabi and Saudi Arabia in recent months. The trips were linked to her position as vice president of tech firm Afinitii, but also gave her a chance to talk up British business with the CEOs of some of the world's biggest companies. Rubbing shoulders with foreign officials was a key part of Prince Andrew's brief before he was damningly linked to Epstein in the 2010s, and it looks like his eldest daughter is poised to take up the mantle, evident as recently as November 4, when she attended the ADIPEC Energy Conference in Abu Dhabi and spoke with officials about the rise of artificial intelligence. Beatrice was also spotted speaking to UAE President and Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan at a private meeting hosted the day before, also attended by the CEOs of Shell and EDF, the Vice President of Microsoft and Mark Carney, former Bank of England Governor and UN Special Envoy for Climate Action. Another trip to the Middle East in October saw the 36-year-old princess forge relations with some of Saudi Arabia's biggest companies and its $925 billion sovereign wealth fund at the Future Investment Initiative, and her sister Eugenie has reportedly also visited the region in pursuit of similar goals. US journalist Hadley Gamble, who spoke to the soon-to-be mother of two at the conference in November, told the Daily Mail she was quite literally in the inner circle at a gathering of global energy CEOs, top finance guys and policy makers, and recalled a general feeling that Beatrice was an unofficial ambassador for the UK. It comes after news that Prince Andrew has managed to hang on to his long-term residence at the Royal Lodge on the Windsor estate after King Charles stopped paying a multi-million-pound security bill for the property. The king also reportedly advised his brother to find a more affordable place to live, something Andrew appears to have rejected. While he may have won the siege of Royal Lodge, questions linger around how the disgraced prince is managing to cover the withheld security costs, with the Sunday Times reporting that his only source of income is a £20,000 Royal Navy pension. Prince Andrew resigned from royal duties in 2020 and he lost his police protection, honorary military affiliations and royal charitable patronages in 2022. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie attend separate events amid inheritance crunch talks. Princess Beatrice and Princess Eugenie attended separate events on the same day inheritance crunch talks were taking place between their father, Prince Andrew, and their uncle, King Charles. On Thursday, Beatrice, 36, attended the annual Street Child UK's annual fundraising gala at Tate Modern in London. On that same evening, Princess Eugenie, 34, stepped out at the Poppy Ball dinner in honour of Remembrance Day. The following day, it was confirmed that their father, Prince Andrew, had found the money to stay at his home, Royal Lodge, after he was told earlier this year that he would have to vacate. The Duke of York has long hoped to leave Royal Lodge, his home since 2003, as a form of inheritance for his daughters, the Princesses of York. A friend of Andrew's told the Daily Beast, he was never going to just walk away from the property. The lease is a valuable asset he intends to leave to his children, and maybe William will be glad of having Eugenie or Beatrice there in years to come. Sir Michael Stevens, the keeper of the Privy Purse, has confirmed that the Duke of York's funding for Royal Lodge will come from legitimate sources. Andrew was told earlier this year by the King that he would need to leave Royal Lodge and move into more affordable accommodation. Charles suggested Andrew downsize to Frogmore Cottage, the former home of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Like the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Andrew lost his right to taxpayer-funded security after being stripped of his royal duties. Just last week, the Duke was told that his £1 million a year allowance would finally be axed. However, the Duke convinced palace authorities to let him stay as he is able to cover the costs himself, according to claims in the Times. Andrew proved he has sufficient funds from legitimate sources, though it has not been confirmed where the money is coming from. A source told the outlet, if Andrew can pay for his own upkeep with legitimate means, then it is not an issue. But the King's patience has run out when it comes to funding his brother's lifestyle in a way that does not fit his status. Princess Beatrice's gorgeous and polite daughter Sienna is her mother's mini-me. Ever since Princess Beatrice and her husband, Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi, welcomed their daughter Sienna into the world in 2021, they've shielded the youngster from the limelight. Unlike Princess Beatrice and her sister, Princess Eugenie, who were photographed from when they were tiny, no photos of 3-year-old Sienna's face have been seen. However, in an exclusive interview with Hello, Princess Beatrice's close friend, Gabriella Peacock has shared rare details on her goddaughter. "Cece is so gorgeous, so sweet," Gabriella began, using Sienna's nickname, before sharing details of what the little one looks like. "She's beautiful. She's very, very blonde, she looks like a mini Beatrice, and she is very girly. She and Wolfie are very well behaved and polite." While it seems surprising that Sienna is fair-haired, given her red-headed mother and her brunette father, it's not entirely unexpected, as an unsurfaced photo of Princess Beatrice at the same age Sienna is now, shows her with pale blonde hair. Whether Sienna will remain blonde or her hair will transition to be auburn like her mother, who is currently expecting her second child, remains to be seen, but she sounds so cute. Gabriella shared that she's a big part of her goddaughter's life, making sure to be present for the young royal, which has been made easier since both Gabriella and Beatrice moved to the countryside. Speaking of the princess's relocation, Gabriella, who is also pregnant, explained, "Bea spends a lot of time in the countryside now too, and she's only a short drive away, so it's super nice for us and it will be lovely for the babies to be friends too." Gabriella also gave an insight into her royal friend's parenting style, noting, "She's very good at prioritizing her children and she's so natural with babies, much better than I am." Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments, and most importantly don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.